Hi, my name's Isaac, and this is a brand new Genesis GV70. And today, I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions and show you some of the features as I walk around this vehicle here at the International Motor Press Association's spring break. But they spell it break like a car brake. It's sort of a pun. I don't have a ton of time here with the GV70, but I will get the chance to show you guys most of the features and take it for a quick spin. Hopefully at some point, I'll be able to give you guys a little bit longer, more thorough review, but let's get started. At the front end here, you'll have these really cool split LED headlights with LED daytime running lights. You'll have a camera incorporated into this massive grille, your Genesis badge up front, and a sensor down here for the safety system, which works in conjunction with the camera up here for the automatic emergency braking, the lane keep assist, stuff like that. It's a really neat look overall, and I think that this color especially complements the GV70 as well. Here on the profile, you're gonna get these massive wheels. They are 21 inches, and it's funny because there's vehicles I've reviewed with bigger wheels, but the open spoke design here really makes them look extra large. You'll have 255/40R tires around those, and then moving to the profile, you'll have a body color mirror cap with turn signal indicators, a camera, blind spot monitoring, and they are power adjusting as well. Keyless entry, and then moving here to the rear, you have the Genesis corporate sort of design back here. You'll have the double tail lights, just like you get up front with the double headlights, parking sensors, and then this is really fun. So I basically am just getting the opportunity to explore this car slightly before filming this video. So I'm figuring stuff out as I go. I want to make sure I show you all the features that I can see in this preview, but I'm like, how do I open the lift gate? There's no buttons down here, right? I'm trying, I'm like, there's always a button, but I can't find anything. The button to open it up is actually right here, incorporated into the rear wiper. How nifty is that? Tap the button, poof, voila, it opens up. I think that's absolutely spectacular. I don't understand why more cars don't do that. Here in the rear, you can lift this up and you'll see there is a jack. No spare tire, unfortunately, though you do have a fix-a-flat kit, and it does have the ability you can drop the second row seats from here manually. Fortunately, not automatically, but it is still very nice. What is automatic, though, is the dropping rear lift gate right here. Let's take a look at the interior, and I'll show you some of the luxury features in there as well. My friend John is my cameraman for this video. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. He does a lot of car stuff as well. In here you can see very bold styling. Orange stitching with a dark blue accent. It's like a late 2000s movie poster in here with the orange and blue, but I think it looks really good. You also have this very interestingly textured center tunnel right here, and you have this diamond shifter. You just spin it, that'll put you in drive, spin it again to put yourself in reverse, and then you would tap to put it in park. But while we're in reverse, you can see here you have a backup camera and a full 360-degree camera. And then I really love this. Hyundai's been doing this a lot. You have a full true 360-degree camera. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. Normally, they don't lag as much. There we go. It's kind of speeding up a little, but it's a very, very fun 360 camera. As you can see, I turn the wheel. The wheels turn, and they even spin. That's such a cool design. If you want to back into a very specific parking space, you can do that here. It's a very nifty design and one of the coolest luxury features on the market right now, in my opinion. Now, as you can see, you have this kind of continuous display from your gauge cluster screen to your infotainment. That is rare. You don't see that a lot. Normally it's a split screen, but here on the Genesis, you get the full screen, baby. And you'll have cameras in the mirrors as you turn on the turn signals right here. That'll give you sort of a blind spot ability in addition to the blind spot that you already have in the mirror. It gives you that notification. These mirrors also power fold, which is neat. And you can see it's just very nicely adorned. You have your buttons right here for your radio, your media, and they give you a little bit of a haptic feedback so you know what you're clicking, which is nice. Sort of like the older iPhones. Not the iPhones with the buttons, but the ones with the fake buttons. You know? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so you have your seat controls right here. You'll have heated seats, cooled seats, and then heated steering wheel as well. And then all your other climate stuff is in there. Now, below that, you'll have auto engine start-stop controls, another button for your parking camera, and then your rear parking sensors. And then right here, you have your drive mode selector. That'll pop up. That'll change the look of the gauge cluster screen a little bit. But if you push this button, see it says push, it puts you in terrain mode, and you can select snow, mud, and sand. I don't know how many people will be taking this out into like the brutal winters or sandy beaches of the world, but you can if you want. Also, this is definitely snow. This is definitely sand. I don't know if Genesis has ever seen what mud looks like. This looks more like a Star Wars desert planet than mud, but you could do it, I guess. You'll have buttons right here to control the screen, home, back, stuff like that. And then you also have your volume and selector right here. So if you can kind of change what you want to do and scroll between stuff if you don't want to go up into the actual infotainment screen itself to touch it. And you also have a fingerprint ID. So you put your fingerprint in here, and that will log you into your driver profile. These cars are becoming more and more phone-like by the day. They've already adapted the haptic feedback thing. Here on the steering wheel, it's very comfortable, kind of bulky. I like that. And then you have some buttons here for your volume, your automatic cruise control, changing different modes within this screen. You can see I pulled my navigation up right there. That's really cool to split the difference. Though, from my line of sight and profile, I can't see the navigation super well because of where the steering wheel is, but it's like, it's the thought that counts, and that's really nice in here. You also have a panoramic moonroof in here. It's going to open it up, but it is sort of raining, so you got it. It's pretty cool. This does not have a camera mirror, but it does have a very nice auto-dimming one. What's very interesting is when I put my seatbelt on it, it actually tightens automatically for me. It gives me a little, like, zoop, just to make sure it's tight. That's a very nice feature. And let's take this thing out here. You'll see there's kind of some orange accent lighting right there, which is cool. Thankfully, it's actually stopped raining for the most part. It's doing a little drizzle, but this is very nice. It has a heads-up display on the windshield, and you know, for being Hyundai's luxury division here, I'm gonna put this in comfort. Oh yeah, that you can just feel automatically when you put it in comfort, eco, sport. It changes the feel of the response on the car, which is what you'd hope it would do. You know, you think if it has the feature, it would do something about it. But it does actually feel very comfortable here. And accelerating, it picks up very nicely. You know, yeah, it is Hyundai's luxury version, but it's a very nice luxury version. It does feel very plush. And I think Genesis is an often overlooked brand. I think a lot of people sleep on Genesis, but I really like a lot of their offerings. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to drive a Genesis, and we're gonna keep driving it here and hopefully not scare this deer into running across the road. Okay, buddy, thanks for chilling there. He's there, I'm here. But I think they're really cool vehicles, and I hope to have the opportunity to review more of them in the future. But this handles well, and if you're looking for an SUV in this class, I think this is definitely a great option. So that is going to conclude this brief overview video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to really touch on the back seats. Looks like you get some climate controls back there, and they're pretty plush as well. But hopefully if I get a chance to have a little bit more time with one of these, I can give you a much more thorough review. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think of the GV70 in the comments below. Lastly, no matter what vehicle you drive, I hope it lasts you a long time and it serves you well. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.